Hello everyone, my name is Kumar and welcome back to our channel KUMAR Programming. In our previous session, we have created a basic layout, and in this layout we have implemented our theme toggle components. We have implemented for the smaller screen, we have implemented our side menu, and also we have created a product list component, and in that product list component we have created a product card component, and in that product card component we have bind product brand name, product review, and product price, right? So now we have a basic layout, and in this session we are going to configure our database, PostgreSQL database, and also we are going to configure our Prisma. Right, Prisma is a ORM tool which is used to connect to our database, and we are going to use cloud Postgres database, and this free cloud database is provided by Vercel. Let me show you here. If you have not logged in on Vercel, so you can just create your account on Vercel and you can log in it. And after that, once you'll come over here inside storage, here you will see that we are having several options for Neon, Upstage, Supabase. Supabase is also, it's going to be very popular nowadays. So I'll create another videos connectivity with on Supabase. And here we have Redis, right? So all the popular database here being provided by Vercel, but it's completely being managed by Neon, right? So here we will create our database, and after that we are going to configure our Prisma, and we will set up our Prisma client, and then after that through the Prisma client we are going to connect with our Postgres database, right? And we are using this as a free tier, so we are not required to pay anything or provide any credit card detail and all, right? So now let's get started to set up our database. So ultimately this database is going to come from Neon, which is a serverless platform, and that is a free tier, right? So here inside our Vercel, and if you don't have Vercel account, you can create an account on Vercel. Eventually this project is going to be deployed on Vercel, and here inside Vercel, if you see here, we have storage, right? So inside storage you can go here Neon. Here we have options, serverless Postgres option. So here I'm going to click on create button, and after that you can choose your region, right? So I'm going to select Washington DC, right? And I'm going to use this free tier, right? And continue, and here I'm going to give a database name. I'm going to here give as a SUSE store DB, right? That's it, and let's create. And that's all, our database created successfully, right? Now if you see here, we are seeing bunch of parameters. Here we have our database URL and some other information over here, right? And we are going to use this parameter in our .env config file, and this database parameter will be automatically added by Prisma setup, right? So now let's move ahead and do our next step to set up our Prisma. So in order to set up our Prisma, we have to install our Prisma and Prisma client. Now let's flip to the Visual Studio, and here I'll create another terminal, and first of all I'll install Prisma, npm install as a dev dependency and Prisma, right? And also we have to install our Prisma client. So here Prisma client, right? Now let's install it, right? So here our Prisma and Prisma client is installed. We can verify in our package.json file. Here you see this Prisma client is installed and Prisma is installed, right? Now we need to initialize our Prisma. So very simple command we have, npx prisma init, right? And this command is going to initialize our Prisma, and it's going to create a Prisma file. So now it's initialized, and if you see here, there is a Prisma folder created and there is a schema.prisma file is being generated, right? And if you see here inside this, it's generated client and it's connected to our database, and this database URL is coming from our .env file. So if you see here, this is the connection string. We will replace this connection string with our actual string, and also I'll remove all these things. And see here, we have our database URL, right? So we are going to copy this and use inside our .env file, right? And before we want to move to the creating model, I just want to show you the Prisma extension. So here we have a Prisma extension, right? See this Prisma extension. You can install it because it's going to give the syntax highlighting, auto completion, and a lot of things. It's going to be very easier to write our Prisma model and all, right? And also you can set up your formatter. And if you want to set up that formatter, go to the setting, and here setting, and here you can just user settings, and here you can just edit in setting, right? Setting.json, and here you will find something Prisma. Control F, Prisma, and if you see here editor.default formatter, right? It's Prisma. So this is already configured. If it's not configured, you can configure over here. So what it's going to do in our Prisma file, if suppose that something is not formatted over here, shift alt F, right? Shift. So it's going to be automatically formatted, right? I'll remove other things from here. So in this session, we have created our PostgreSQL database in cloud, and also we have set up our Prisma. Now we are ready to create our product model. So in our next session, we are going to create a model and we will do the migration, and also we will seed our sample data to our database. And friends, if you found this tutorial helpful, do me a favor, like this video to support me and my channel, and subscribe my channel if you haven't already done for more amazing contents. And share this with your fellow developers who might find it useful. And if you really love my work, then consider buying me a coffee to support for more free tutorials. Link is given below in the description. Alright, that's all for the day. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, take care and keep learning.